Napheesa Collier went on X today and answered questions about the new Unrivaled League set to debut in 2025. Here are all the questions that she answered for us. Someone on X asked, how will teams be chosen? Napheesa responded by saying there's a selection committee that splits the teams by position and skill. Then she jokes and says, unfortunately, Sunday may be the last time her and Stewie play together until the national team starts back up again. I like that there's a selection committee, just a higher chance that all teams are equal, good competition. If it was kind of like Athletes Unlimited where captains get to pick their teams, I don't know. It could have been unfair. Depends on it. I like that there's a selection committee, and I'm excited to see how it pans out. Another question. Will the rosters of the teams change every season? Collier responded that the teams will stay somewhat consistent once they're set, but similar to the WNBA, there will be some player movement based on how many years a player is signed and just common movement from team to team. I'm actually curious to see how this pans out. Like, are there going to be mid-season trades? Like, how close are we going to get to like the WNBA in transactions like that? So I'm curious to see how this plays out, but also another good aspect to the league, keeps it interesting. No one's just stuck on a team with anyone else. I like the movement. Another question, how does the coaching work? Napheesa responded, every team will have a head coach, assistant, and team manager. Now, another follow-up question to that was, will the coaches be from the W? Which Napheesa responded, some will and some won't. We'll have a good collection of experienced coaches. Now, this is super interesting. I really like this. You can have college coaches, you can have coaches from the past, future coaches that might make it to the W. This is going to be interesting. I want to see it. And you kind of get to see different coaching styles from different levels all play against each other. So I think that's the most interesting aspect. Whose coaching style works best for this particular style of play? And then we get to the rookie question. Give us a hint. How many rookies are playing in Unrivaled? Napheesa responded with a GIF. 4 and counting. Who were the 4? We have Angel Reese. Comment who you guys think are the other 3 or more that will be participating in Unrivaled. And to piggyback onto the rookie question, we had, how did you all persuade Angel to join, knowing her summer was probably going to be jam-packed with other engagements? Napheesa responded, Angel is a businesswoman and knows the power of ownership. This is one investment as a basketball player we can control. Angel is a part of this group that's bringing in a ton of viewership. She would have a long-term upside in the growth of basketball. Plus, we're in Miami. I like how Napheesa took the chance to show the pros of Unrivaled and how it's growing the pockets of the players that are investing into this league. Another good question, will there be jerseys to purchase? Napheesa said jerseys will be made, jerseys will be sold, even if she has to do it herself. I'm curious to see how the jerseys will turn out. I love the style of their logo. I know each team will have different colors, but the style they already chose for their logo, it's fire. So I know they're going to come up with some crazy jersey concepts. Another question, kind of relating to jerseys, will teams have cool names and logos? Collier responded, yes, I'm under strict NDA on this from our marketing team, but as a hint, we had some inspiration from European football clubs. Now that's going to be a cool concept, like a mashup between basketball and football club jerseys. I feel like they have one of the more unique style of jerseys. So I I can see the vision. I need to see, maybe you guys have some mock-ups secretly that you guys want to leak somewhere so I can review them because I like this idea. Now, a lot of people are asking, are the games going to be televised, streamed? What platform can we watch? Collier said there will be 2 games in a row, 3 nights per week. They'll be highly accessible. I can't say too much as we're in the final stages of our media rights negotiation, but we're excited. It will be very easy for fans to find us. And this news is a sigh of relief. For all W fans, you guys know how hard it is to find games, to access games. The fact that she's saying it's going to be highly accessible is exciting. It's exciting for women's basketball fans. Another person asked, when and where can we purchase tickets? Collier said, everyone's asking about tickets, has me stressed. Tickets will be announced in the fall. You can sign up to get notifications through @Unrivaled WBB website. The anticipation for this league is so hyped. This is going to be super entertaining. I mean, I know I enjoy watching 3x3 in the Olympics. I know it's going to be a little bit different, but still, that kind of format, that kind of style, it's going to be fun to watch. I think one of the most important questions for a fan, will you make trips to other cities or only Miami? Napheesa said we'll have a tour model within the season where we hit a few different cities each year, but we'll always have a home base. Now, for me, this is lovely news because I live in California, the furthest probably from Miami. So I'm glad, hopefully, fingers crossed, they come to California or a little bit close to California so I can go watch this. Now, the answer to this question really made me excited. Someone asked, can you say a little more about the 1v1 tournament? Collier responded, so it's a single elimination tournament to determine the best 1v1 player in the world. And I'm actually not supposed to say this, but first place gets a minimum of 250K. Now, this is where it gets exciting. I am also interested how they're going to do 1v1. Is it going to be by position? Is it overall? Because that's going to be a factor. Position, I mean, you're going to have a point guard versus a big. Like, how is that going to work? I'm excited to see how they structure that. But 250K, this could be good for a lot of players in the W right now. And I know we mentioned Olympic 3x3 basketball earlier. A fan asked, what's the game format like? Is it 10 minutes like Olympic 3x3? Napheesa responded, nah, that looks stressful and tiring. It does. Ours is going to feel like normal basketball, just with more spacing, 4 quarters, 2 subs on each team, and coaches. Okay, this is cool. Not as stressful, but still tiring. 4 quarters, only playing with 3 people. I know you have 2 subs. Still, that's exhausting in itself, but still, I like the concept. I like where this league's heading. 3-on-3, 1-on-1. I mean, what more can you ask for? And lastly, betting. I know we have some betting fans out there. Will sportsbooks be offering betting odds? Collier responded, okay, yes. But y'all gotta stop being rude if I'm the reason your parlay doesn't hit. And I mean, come on, guys. I know, if you bet on a game, you get a little upset it didn't happen. You check the stats and you thought you had it all planned out. But don't be in players' DMs. It's just too much. Betting is supposed to be fun. I know it's stressful. You put your hard-earned money on the line, but still, you guys know it's still a little bit of luck in there. That was one of the last questions Napheesa answered, but she said she'll be answering some more tomorrow. So stay tuned. We'll keep you guys updated on everything we know about the Unrivaled League. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We cover everything women's basketball here. We appreciate you guys' support, and we'll be back soon with more updates. Peace.